Hello. Audio check. Ah. 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 Okay. Ah. That's weird. Okay, let's go ahead. Do with the usual stuff here. Oop. Why does it feel like that's not working? Looks like it's working anyways. Here. Where's right there? Boop. It's the length there. I think that's about it. Oh man. Oops, don't do that. Almost set up. Go, let her stay it. Gotta do one more thing. And there we go. Yeah, I think we are all good to go now. Oop. Ooh, the shirt's very red today. I think we're all good here. Give it a minute for YouTube to catch up because it seems to be a little slow today. Slower than usual. There we go. Wow. That's a hell of a delay. Unless another setting got reset. Wouldn't surprise me at this point. Anyways, hi everyone. Welcome to another Satisfactory live stream. It's just me, myself, and I, with the balaclava. Hopefully Javali or Kadra joins us today. I did send him that message a half an hour ago, so hopefully. But pretty much this stream we're gonna work on. We're gonna start working on Logistic Marks 2, which we almost got that, and should build a space elevator. Honestly, we'll come back and finish these later. We don't really need the awesome sank right now. In theory, I mean, we really don't need it. So we're gonna have to build a space elevator. Which, I actually think that's actually kind of a cheap thing, right? I mean, it eats a lot of resources, but it's actually fairly cheap to do. And actually, I kind of want to tear this whole thing apart and kind of renovate this as well. I kind of want to do like modular rooms for everything. To do like we'll have a room that just produces plates and have a storage for that. We'll have a room that produces pipes, have storage for that. I think I'm kind of going to take Akadra's advice a little bit and actually do everything having storage. and just make like a storage room or something that we could transport in and out. But I don't know if I want to do like a super factory or not. I haven't quite decided on that yet or not, but and I also don't know how efficient it will be because well, I believe getting a truck is still a couple of tiers away. And once we get the truck, we'll be able to kind of offload a little better. I just don't like the way this is looking. It's not very satisfactory, is it? So, what I might do is just build the structure somewhere around here. But I think I would just do like a square grid though, and then build up, of course. You know, like I said, just make a room for storage maybe, and then make each room a dedicated part or something. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I don't know. We gotta go get some, I think, harvest some materials too at some point. And that's kind of the goal of today's stream. I think we actually have enough here, don't we? Almost. It's just, I just can't really expand that well. There we go. Oh, that will be enough. Yeah, we're not like into making crazy parts yet, and we're already kind of running into room issues, so. Oop. Oop. Those together. And with this, we'll be able to get faster belts, right?
Milestone reached.
And stackable
Fix
belts.
It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list.
What
Stay
list?
efficient. Don't disappoint. Fix It.
I don't know where I want to build this structure though. I don't know if like I said, I don't know if I want to do a super structure or if I want to do like have like a bunch of satellite bases. We still got iron here. Like it wouldn't be a bad idea if we had like each structure for each ore. Maybe do like each factory a different ore, and then do different factories for the alloys we get as well. We still got all this iron, and if we want to check here, what button is it? Check. B. Good. We still like a bunch of iron ore in this area. We still have 6 more, or 6 nodes total here. And that's the next one's actually pretty far out, I think. Yeah, 800 meters out, so we could definitely get away with building a bigger structure, or at least a more normal structure, I guess. I don't know. I just don't like this design. So it's really crowded and it's a really pain in the butt to expand things bigger. Where if we just did the separate rooms, I could always just make the rooms bigger on the outside. So like have two. I'm trying to think here. Like have 2 rooms side by side, so I could always expand the outside walls. I don't really know how that's gonna work. But actually, let me go ahead and that space elevator up. Which we should honestly almost have that. Let me check our wire. We could just build a space elevator now. That'd be nice. Just need 50 wire. Boop. And boop. Got that. We might have iron rods, we might not, but this is definitely where a storage solution would be nice until we get like the smart conveyor systems. It would be nice to have some side storage going on, so like not everything's dependent on making one machine that makes one reinforced iron plate. So we do have some storage here going on as well. We need 400 of that. I don't know how we're doing in concrete though. That's also a pretty big limiting factor we got. There we go. Everything looks good on my. I don't know. I keep hemming and hawing because like the problem is when you start an early game of Satisfactory, I just don't have the motivation to keep tearing it down over and over again. Wow, we got. And that's not, like kind of the early game problem is that like you don't really want to get too dedicated to building structures, but then when you get to the point where you have to, it's like such a pain because you gotta reroute everything. Part of me just kind of wants to do it now and just make everything modular enough to like where, oh, we need to make steel. Well, we'll just make a truck stop that picks up so much iron at a time or whatever. Okay, where do we want to build this? I don't think this thing needs to be powered. It's just so thick. I don't think we need to expand our power anytime soon. And there's really no reason to have anything feed into the space elevator yet. We'll just throw this here. It'll be cool if they add in our superstructure for us to build. I don't like they'll add any real content in this game though. I mean, last content we got was the drones, and that was it. Jeez. Oh, that's not looking as clean as it used to. There's a lot of meshing. Meshing. Clipping things.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer.
Yeah, we just need
The
50
space
smart
elevator
plating,
will
which I
now
believe is
automatically
rotors
connect with the
and
Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the
rotors and
delivery of
advanced
project
plates.
parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all.
We're gonna need an
Earth is
assembler.
in peril, and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not
I don't
let
even know what it
Fix-It
takes to
down.
make rotors. I believe the smart plating needs rotors though. Pipes, screws. Not too expensive anyways. Which, yes, we got some pipes being made there. We have a machine making screws over here. See, like that's what I mean. Like we gotta make slightly like micro adjustments through there. What if we just halt production for a second here? Invalid shape, whatever. Logistics, conveyor merger. Whoa, what the hell are you trying to do there? What? Game? Let's just offset this maybe. Go. Then we'll have These two feed into the rotors. Why are you, sir? Assembler here. Let's. More iron plates. Oh, I guess we can't do that either. Whatever. Oops. Don't do that. Go that way. Or we'll just clip a couple things here. Like I said, this isn't a permanent structure. Rotors go there, which we need 20 iron rods a minute, 100 screws a minute. Which you're producing 15, 30, maybe 100 screws? Oh, we have a lot of screws. 40, yeah, so that's gonna be severely behind already. Let's go like power to somewhere. And then we need our assembler. It's gonna take a while to make the smart plating anyway, or the smart plating anyway. So I guess while we do that, we can at least work on the thingy that we want to do. Where is it? Boop. Let's just build it like up here. Where's yeah, we'll build it like right here. Smart plating. Of course, you're missing cable. Of course, why wouldn't we be missing cable? Yeah, let's see, this is just kind of fugly. I don't like this. Say no? What do you mean? I don't like this. We're just while we're making smart plating, we're gonna go ahead and build our structure. How you doing, Raptor? We'll just throw this. Throw a pole down here. Connect that over. Then we need to make a elevator, right? Could make a Mark II lift. Nah, no reason to though. Oop. Where's the other structure at? Yeah, actually, oh, nicely, doesn't it? A couple more iron platings. This is just not very efficient. Check Discord. Oh lordy, what did you do in Discord now? Yeah, it's okay for him to join. I mean, no, I'm not saying no. Because the whole point of this series was I was going to play games with them. So the Seth Rogen event so I could get. I'm sorry for your loss. Nobody should put you through that. I'm actually surprised he read the Discord message too, to be honest. Hi, Javali. Diwali.
Hello.
What keeps going on with the black screen? I think this game's trying to run in HDR mode or something. It was really boring. Well, yeah, it's a Seth Rogen event. I don't know what you expected. I expected it to be more cancerous. I'm not doing it. You know, the kill animation looks very funny, and it's honestly a pretty good one. I just don't like Seth Rogen. Okay, so what popped here? Let's see. Are we just at max? Where's our production at? I think we need another power biomass burner. That might be what it is. Because the constructors or assemblers just take so much power. Oh, that might be why. I will go ahead. We'll put 100 in there, 50 in each. I was smart and decided to actually make a separate power grid for our production. So pretty much when our fuse pops for the factory side, this will still be running semi-independently, so I won't have to worry about trying to jumpstart everything, so to say. You must be for leaves. I'm kind of done with Call of Duty. Like, I'm only good to play the zombies, but it's just not Call of Duty. They just add too much silly shit. Like, I know it's supposed to be arcadey, and that's the playstyle. It's supposed to be arcade, but it's not Fortnite either. Like, I'm sorry, if I want to play Fortnite, I would play Fortnite. If I want to play Call of Duty, you know, I'm looking for an arcadey, realistic game, or realistic looking arcadey game. It's like if Battlefield started adding stuff like that, that would kill it for me in the series too. A little bit of a lag. Mad at me. Oh, you're mad at me.
Wow.
It's just, I don't know. I hate myself because I'm part of the problem too, where I buy Call of Duty every year. And realistically, I should have stopped buying Call of Duty after the second month, or even for the first Modern Warfare, but it's just, like, they should have kept Warzone as a separate thing completely. It was fine when Warzone was just all the Modern Warfares. Like, that's honestly fine. But then they decided, oop. Here, slug. Oh, and you. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Oh. Oh, there it is. It's just, I don't know. It's just, maybe eventually they'll probably learn their mistake like way too far into it. Well, it goes back to like, look, we're playing a end of the Cold War ish / start of the what was it called, the terrorist time. We don't have like half the guns from that era because they refused to port it over because it's already a Warzone. But like, I didn't get Black Ops 6 to play Warzone. Like, I have Modern Warfare 2 and 3 for that. Like, sorry. It boggles my mind that they make these dumb decisions. Just get some grass going. So what are we at max? Yeah, we're almost there. So probably just let this run out of resources, and then we'll go ahead and switch everything over to the super factory. Yeah, see, we're only at 7. It takes so long. So what do we need for? Oops. I gotta remember how to add this to my. There we go. Mouse wheel. Alright, maybe it's just me being boomer and being like, this ain't Call of Duty anymore. I refuse to evolve or blah blah blah. But it's just like there's already a couple of games out there that like fulfill that Fortnite feel, and then just it sucks. Because when Battlefield's bad, it's bad for several years, or basically its life cycle, depending on how fast they want to get to it. Break this. Get the more iron production going. I could ramp out Call of Duty all day, and I have in the past. It's a dangerous thing to get stuck on. Do I need to invite you? You should be able to just join, right?
Yeah, no, I will in a second.
Oh, I'm on experimental.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was still having issues with that shit, so
Okay.
installed it all over again.
The Satisfactory, the game where they add content like once every other year. And no, I'm not counting when they add decorative blocks. Like they haven't added a new machine since like 0.6 or 0.8. Which doesn't sound that long ago, but you gotta figure they were only doing like one major update a year. Ish. Maybe 2. I think they were doing 2 on average, but you weren't really getting anything out of both of them. Like that's why when I'm done with this series, I might just uninstall this game. Unless they like add like some crazy new tech, but that's just a revisit then. Like, or they add a new map, I don't know. It does scratch my itch, but you know, there's other factory building games that do the same thing, that constantly add content. Like, I really wish they didn't kind of abandon this game. I mean, they abandoned this game since like 0.7. Whenever the drone update was like the last big update, I would say. And it does get so salty when the one person speaks out against them, saying, hey, you haven't really done anything in the game for so long, and they get salty.
Yeah, people don't deal well with reality.
No, well, it's not necessarily that the players are, well, like the couple people who aren't kissing their ass being impatient. It's just hey, yo, what's going on? It's been like 8 months since like you guys like released any content or said about any new content, you know? It's like, what's like, it's kind of like we want updates. I think they're working on, I don't remember what other game they're working on. They were working on. Where do I want to build? Build it right here. It's not gonna be a massive structure by any means. I'm thinking like we should make each room a 5x5, maybe? Ooh, 1.
It's come for you.
1, 2, 3, I mean, to be making a 5 by
Big
5 room,
door.
honestly, that's big enough. Like, we could stick like a bunch of machines in each room. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Honestly, we could probably get away with 3 by 3. Probably not a 3 long one though. That's. I don't know. Oh, I'd get away with a 4 by 4 maybe. That's. Oh, what would a 4 by 4 look like? Like I said, I only want to stick one machine in, or one production type in each room. Oh, what is this? 4 by 4. I think that's more than enough room, so we'll just have one room dedicated to making iron plates. And the first thing we're going to overclock will be the miners, because it's always the problem. And it's actually. I'm just kind of sick of having all these limiting factors in my. We got anything else going here? One-hand equipment slot, rebar gun. Don't have that, don't have that. Yeah, Kaja was doing all the exploring for me. I don't have that.
Almost there.
Do a power slug, get some rotors. Quartz crystal, silica. Do both? Do both.
I want some pee pee poo.
Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked.
Material
Quartz research
residence
available.
screening. That do. Merges up to 3 conveyor belts into one. Inputs can be prioritized to always be merged before others. See, that's not. I don't really want a priority merge. I think we need the priority splitter first. Honestly, the priority splitter would just be better. I mean, why would you want 3 items going in together?
I don't know.
Yeah, merges up to 3 conveyor belts. Inputs can be prioritized. Always be merged before others. So if you want to use this, you have to use it like 3 separate. No, you have to use splitters for that. I don't know. I understand splitting things together. So if you have like 3 different conveyor belts going into a splitter, and then you want those materials separated. I don't really understand the merger though, because the machines that require multiple parts require 2, and actually they might not. Maybe they fixed that where that could be useful, I guess. Research.
Research completed. Silica
Maybe
recipe
sulfur or anything,
unlocked.
sadly.
New quartz research available.
Yeah, like unless they fix that where you don't need to have 2 inputs in like an assembler, you could just ship both screws and pipes in together. But you know, they require different per minutes. I don't know. I think the conveyor splitter is just better, or the smart splitter is better. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do each room 4 by 4. The one room we're gonna dedicate to plates. Our room we're gonna dedicate to pipes. And go from there. I do want each room to have a storage though. I just don't know how efficient it's gonna be. Because usually I don't base build I get like the pretty much starter gear started, or the starter. Go here. I get like the make a little divider. I get the baseline of stuff going, but usually I'm like the power guy. So I always had a friend like just built the structures, and I always inputted the raw materials. Like I was like the coordinator. Like I would coordinate where materials were going, but not necessarily how they were produced. If that makes any sense. So I was always in charge of making sure the miners are going as best they can, or where like what resources we needed to make like steel and whatnot. And I worked on power. Okay, so this is gonna be a 4x4 as well. And this room will be for like iron pipes, maybe? Because there's no reason to ship raw materials over here. We can just have that made at the miners. I don't think there's any other entry thing we could make. That I want to do. We'll do walls here. Go here. Five. Oh, wait. Oops. Went on one bar already. We're doing 4x4s. And then I don't know if I want to go too wide or not, but maybe make like could build it here for now. Maybe make like this a general storage area, and then we'll just pipe it out over here, right? Yeah, let's try it. It always expand this outward. And with this design, I'm hoping to actually make it so I have rooms or room to expand anyways. Just hate building structures that I have to immediately tear down because I gotta figure out a way to revamp it. At least with this way I'll be able to hopefully actually make some design. Yeah, so we're gonna have this room dedicated to like steel pipes or whatever. This room's dedicated to steel plates. Then I have conveyors run down here, built the storage. Whatever way we want to do it, and it built the storage like go this way to build additional stuff. Yeah, we'll try that. I'm gonna make a couple miners. And maybe make a separate power grid. Maybe. That we're doing art plating. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea to make a bunch of satellite bases as well. It wouldn't be a bad idea to just have kind of a bigger structure to kind of do a little bit of everything. We're at 35. We're almost there. Just slowly going. Oh, she's sleeping. You know, one thing I wish they did instead of just pop and fuse, which like is realistic. I wish they just slowed the machines down. Like, oh, the machines aren't getting like full 65 watts or 4 megawatts. It maybe goes half speed or something, or whatever percentage it's getting power. Like if it's getting 75% of its power, it's going 75% speed. It just makes it a little nicer because like if one machine goes down, it pops the entire grid. Okay, so we're gonna need 3 miners because there's 3 nodes here somewhere. I like all the nodes to feed in here. Awesome. If we can get like 1 storage at least, like that's what I want. I want storage when we randomly need parts. I'm not sitting here ripping it off the lines, slowing down production. Uh oh. Uh-oh. Oh, let the game die for a second. See, we need pipes.
No, your new intern has arrived.
Yeah, yes, the unpaid. They finally sent me another laborer. Where's the counter at? I'm gonna give her so much shit
I
now.
don't know.
Yeah, weren't you guys supposed to play Repo 2? Or did you play that earlier?
Oh, no. I want to play Repo one. I want everyone to play with me.
Just remember that was being a topic yesterday. I'm gonna build this at angle. Just because. And immediately like pop a few. How big about that? And doing 60, so we're gonna need 6 smelters, which we can actually build off the bat. We're gonna need 3 splitters as well. Build that there. Build that there. There. Production smelters. Right there. Build that there. Oops. Yeah. And we could actually get away with building right here.
Whoa.
Oh, come on.
There's a lot going on around here.
Yeah, there is. Why? So we just have like this ugly thing that's kind of making smart playing. I'm working on our structure that's making it so we can it'll be a little bit more organized. I just don't like this. I don't like how we have all these machines just feeding 2. Hopefully we could change that, at least have some overflow going, because I don't have an overflow really. Except for like 2 storage units. Actually, surprisingly enough, we can actually make another smart playing machine, but at least I'm able to work on other things while I wait. Do I have enough container? How's that an invalid shape? Like, that's fucking game. Glad that they can never seem to fix the conveyor belts. There's logistics.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, invalid shape my ass. Oh, it has to bend slightly down too far. See, like, what the fuck? Like, that's fucking game. You're in invalid shape. That's still an invalid shape somehow. Conveyor belt is too steep. Excuse me, game?
What you need me to find?
Um. I'll let you know in a second here. How's that in invalid shape? Just go in. Are you fucking high, game? Because this is slightly like taller, I think. If you want to do like start working at man research, that's what Kaja was doing before she like took off. It's right by the hub, out in front.
Okay.
She was pretty much doing power or keeping up with power and doing man research. And then she's gone forever. Reduced to atoms. Air splitter. Okay, we're gonna still say it's invalid shape. How's it invalid shape? Literally lined up to you. God, fucking game. There we go. Actually, it's not even one up. Why? Whatever. We got the work. That's all that matters. Gonna pop breakers. This could be doing iron ingots. Yeah. Can't wait for it to get better pulls too. We were already at pretty much like max production for. So it shouldn't. Once the machines kick on, it should just pop the entire grid. I'd be surprised if it doesn't though. Unless we got enough machines idling right now. Yeah. I think it's because we have enough machines idling. That's what it looks like anyways. Oh, there it goes. I think it was just because we ran out of power in one. That power might be a bad idea to make a couple more biomass generators. And then someday when we get to coal power, that'll like solve like 99% of our problems. It's such a pain to keep up with biomass. Because according to Kadra, she says there's already like solar power or just other power generation in the game, but it's all man research. It's really cruddy.
Okay.
I just don't know what research it is, though.
I'll find out. I will find out.
She fucking lied to me.
Nah.
No.
She would never.
She lied. Let's go ahead, build two. Ooh, we should go two.
That's our copper stuff.
It's west or west. It's northwest. It's over here. It's right by the shit factory. We're gonna call it.
Okay. I found it.
We gotta make another splitter. We're gonna have to make another splitter. It's fine because making 3 splitters off a splitter is totally efficient. I know exactly what I'm doing. I swear. Honestly, it's not a big deal if all the other biomass burners are fine. But we gotta just connect the grid.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In
Just set 'em
appreciation of
awesome.
this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome
Coupons.
shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
The extra kilometer. Yeah, just go an extra kilometer, Javali. Like, saying that word made me tired. Because I have enough biomass. We got a lush forest here that I'm about to pick clean. I should make a chainsaw. I'm just too late. Got a lot of trees down. There was a lot of wood and leaves.
What the fuck is that thing?
What thing?
I don't know. That's exactly my point.
Does it spit things at you?
No.
Something's angry. Something's angry. I'm being attacked. Ambush. Goddamn spiders. Ah. Trying to think what other monsters there are in this game. Is it a really, really tall boy? No, we're almost full in inventory space. The fuck is that sound? The fuck? There's something over here? The hell is that sound? I just heard like a voice.
Oh.
It's haunted.
Oh no, he's hallucinating.
Maybe I am.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical
rotor.
substance in an organ close to their mouth, and
Okay,
only
neat.
turns volatile
Oh
when
God,
exposed to
spiders.
one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the map
Ah.
to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Gonna eat a bunch of nuts. Oh, they did add passive regeneration in this game. Finally. That is the thingy that they added. See, I don't use jump pads because I always die. Or the game breaks and I lose my entire inventory. I just don't trust them. They're just super unreliable. And the hyper tubes. I remember we did a hyper tube and we built it to be like as fast and as crazy. And it would shoot us so fast it would like break the game. Because it was like launching us at like too high of a velocity for the game to like register, so we would just die like inside the ground because we made it so it would dip inside the ground too. Wood goes there. Yeah, some leaves go on this side, right? Yeah. Wait. That's not wood. That's wood. The hell did I? There we go. That. Really megafauna. Get us activation. 1,000 cables. Yeah, it would be pretty cool if we had like a mining game that was like a precious metal mining game. Not necessarily like a factory game. Kind of nice to have. A 2 for that research anyways. That's fine. Then I believe we're all set up here. Yep, because this can only hold 50, so that's why like nothing was like amping out, because we machine wasn't running. We want the machines to run 24/7, 7 days a week.
Sounds like my last job.
Yeah, no sleep for you. You'll be done when you're dead.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation.
This is new, I think.
Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more.
Automated power.
Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective.
Oh, are you getting this
New
too?
project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
Yeah, this slideshow literally reminds me of work. Yeah, because I work in a warehouse slash factory, and the amount of corporate bullshit I have to deal with is just like this game, and I hate it. I believe actually the elevator changes design slightly too, so when this is done, we should see like a slightly different platform. I think. I mean, it's also cloudy here. Kind of the cruddy part. Oh, not anymore. Yep. So the platform got slightly bigger now. That's a new thing they
Phase
added.
1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue
Yeah.
the work
We
for
need
Fix-It.
Curl here.
Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
Which, oh wow, we're gonna need 1,000 smart plates. Oh, I think they definitely increased that number a little bit. Just a wee bit, anyways.
Milestone
Nice.
reached. The Fix-It jump pad
So,
combines
we
high
want to go
technology and
coal power
innovation
first,
for
I
optimized
think.
factory traversal
Yeah,
and an
vehicle
ideal
transport,
travel
which
experience.
will be really nice because we can make like a
Clarification.
docking
Ideal
area.
travel experience not
Basic steel
guaranteed.
production.
Individual
Once again,
results
you
may
know,
vary.
since I'm building separate
Pioneers are responsible for all workplace
rooms
accidents
slash
resulting from
buildings,
jump
you know,
pad usage.
making steel is always a pain because you need coal and iron at like the same time. So, but we do a separate room or building for that. We might do a separate building because that's coal. And then security, which we could already kind of do that already. We could, I just upgrade straight to enhanced security. I think coal power is a little bit more important though. Just a wee bit more important. We can't build it yet. Can't really see it anymore because it's always cloudy here. I think we're in England. It's always fucking cloudy. So we're gonna go ahead and see, I don't really care if we make way more machines than what like we can produce with. Because we're just gonna overclock this. And if we already get back storage of like raw materials, we could always send like a truck station around to deliver it to other places too. I just always loved using truck routes, even though it probably make my game run like junk. So, how many constructors can we fit in here? Without it being like ugly looking. We could do 4 constructors here. But I also want it partially inside as well. Oh. Actually, I don't know if we could just... Oh, we could just run a... No, we can't yet. I think that's for like special stuff. But we'll go ahead and build these slightly offset. Slightly. God damn it, Bobby.
Uh-oh.
Past here anyways, yeah. Okay, let's see what we popped. We got more stuff running. Even though I thought I had more machines up, but the small conveyors did it. Or the small biomass burners we got. Let's see here. Oh, you got one in there. You don't have any. So definitely a small biomass burner. We'll just go ahead and pull. $50 and 50. These aren't even being really powered. Kinda, not really, but kinda. I don't think this thing can keep up with it anymore, sadly. Idling. Oh. I think I see you. There we go. There we go. Now we should get a little bit faster production. Whoopsies. Totally did not have one burner just blocked completely. Produce a little bit faster now. Things stuck on. Yeah, it's merging too much. Oh well. And we're gonna go ahead and do something crazy and efficient, and that is combine all the resources into like one line, just temporarily. Like I said, eventually I want to make like a depot here and just combine everything together. Game yellows me. Doesn't look like it. I want to go that way. Go that way. Sure. What's that invalid shape?
You were in valid shape.
Yeah, like geez. Game's like really nitpicky when it comes to everything. It's almost annoyingly like way too nitpicky. Like I said, this is gonna be like some very ugly structure. It just makes it so it's easier to manage. Right though. Yep, we did. So we got 4 machines being powered here, so we're gonna need a splitter and a half, I think. Oh, plates. Whoops. Iron plates from you. You know, I could look up on like how to build things efficiently, but that takes like 90% of the fun out of this game. If you're gonna look with guides on how to do this, it's just like you're defeating the whole purpose. The whole point of the game is to try to build things as inefficiently or
Figure it out.
efficient. Right.
Man.
Our splitter here. Let's just see how shitty this ends up. Well, I can't wait. We're doing iron plates. Iron plates. Plates. Iron plates. So we got 4 machines dedicated just making iron plates in this room. Actually, I could get with making a storage here. Maybe I should. Honestly, we don't even need to do the 4x4 rooms. I guess it leaves enough room for me to expand slightly more. But like, yeah, I could do like a storage, like a mass storage right here.
You doing Satisfactory?
And then do another, then do like the
Yeah.
overflow storage. Yeah, when I'm not breaking machines. I wonder what popped. Totally not because I just added 4 assemblers to the circuit at once. Just totally didn't do that.
I'm hopping on.
Okay. Let's see what I broke now. Honestly, it's probably just because we're just not getting enough fuel in the system, I don't think.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because I did 3 splitters off to feeding a bunch of things. A part of me wants to say that it's definitely just not getting enough fuel. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't
Capacity, production. We are getting it. It's just not getting fuel fast enough. But we're almost close to getting coal power. Thankfully. No fuel there.
Now, do you know if I can join you directly?
Yeah, you should be able to.
You can.
Need more.
You doing good, Javali?
Yeah.
Milestone reached. Power
Really glad you're
production
here.
will now be fully automated by burning coal, which
Yeah,
has
I'm
been
making
added to
work
the
too
resource
hard.
scanner. Water is also necessary.
Oh, my
to
shift
run the
is
coal
over.
powered generator
Your shift
and
is
will require
over.
a network of
Ah,
pipelines
joke's
to
on
be
you, there are
transmitted
no
from a water
shifts.
source. To assist
It's
us
shit
all
on the
it's
elevator
all
company
first
then.
shift.
Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick
I guess I should
vegetation
go
growing
do
nearby.
the
To test if
Catcher
something is water, try
room,
touching it.
or-
If it is not
I
solid
think
and does
that's
not
what I was
corrode your
doing,
suit,
right?
it is
But,
probably water.
you were hunting for some material. Or ore, I think. I think. We do have water here. We do have a river here, thankfully. I don't know if it needs to be a certain depth for us to use, though. I don't think it does. I think it just has to be wide enough. Could be wrong. About frames. So let's see. Leaves go here. Wood goes. Here we go. Eventually, when these machines start to back up, I don't think we'll have issues maintaining. Eventually. Yeah, I think the only thing we're not producing is modular frames. Well, let me see what it is really quick. I'm gonna guess and say it's an assembler piece, but let me double check. Let's see. Yeah, it's. We're gonna need 4 rotors for that. Yeah, just 4. I think we could just make that right now. Let's see here. Modular, yeah, requires pipes and reinforced iron plates. 4 rotors. Everything else is already being manufactured at some point. Go ahead, build this here. Logistics, which splitter here. It's just because I'm already making something. Oop.
Oh!
Are you hurt?
I mean, yes, but unrelated to my ooh. So you know that Caterham thing I went for?
Yep.
No.
We can put a tier 1 drill thing on it to automate it.
Nice.
It's not blocked. I'm so happy.
Me too. Bring the goodies.
In my personal playthrough, or in my single player one, it's blocked.
Ah.
So I'm not able to put a tier 1 drill on it.
Invalid belt shape. I really don't know what this game just asks for sometimes.
It's asking for rotors, frames.
No,
cables.
like this whole stupid belt thing. Like oh, I turn it slightly. Oh, invalid belt shape. But it's like, come on, it's not that invalid.
I've found that if they're too close together, they'll be invalid,
See, this is ridiculous.
as well as a couple of other things. My brain's not willing to tell me right now.
Yeah. I thought they were supposed to make it easier to build belts, but it's still the same kind of semi-cruddy system they had going.
for the belts, I remember what I was gonna say now. For the belts, if you place the base first, and then
Seriously?
I have completely forgotten what I went out for. Okay, I'm not that far away.
Ah, man, this is frustrating. Like, I understand why that is, but like, that curve right there shouldn't break it, but it does somehow. Like that for a second there. Not an invalid belt shape. I assure you, game, it's not fucking invalid. Yeah, it's just not letting me fucking turn anything. What the hell? Like, that's not invalid there. Like, how is that invalid? There, like, that's like a normal turn. I think this game's high right now. It's gonna line up to. Yeah, like that's that. I mean, it's a funky curve, sure, but it's like enough to fucking break it either. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Whatever it does. Jesus. I don't care if there's clipping that's gonna occur. Go up top so I can see what's going on. If this is ugly, I don't care. It's not a permanent structure. That's what I'm telling myself right now. Yeah, that's just what I'm telling myself. It's not permanent. It's all temporary and not means of production. And then we're making modular frames here. There we go. Modular frames are now being slightly produced now. At a rate, anyways. Unless I might have caught a connection off somewhere. If I did, it's not my fault.
For the sake of making it easier to find it, I'm building conveyor belt back away from the thing.
Okay.
The way back to base.
So, you know, let's do this story. Oh, how I'm gonna necessarily do it, but yeah, like right here, just and then we'll do. Where is it now? Mergers. Build a merger everywhere.
No! I ran out of iron plates.
Merger. Offset that a little bit. Valid belt shape.
God, how good are you at the combat in this game?
It's not too difficult.
Well, there's 2 enemies over the hill. So there's a lizard afraid of me. It's running back to base.
But lizard's afraid of you, or you're afraid of lizard?
I think Lizard's afraid of her.
He's a little guy. He's afraid of everything.
Hmm.
Well. You have sure built a bunch of things.
The work now. Merger.
Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New caterium research available.
I want to just do this. Well, yeah, we can jank this a little bit. I know exactly what to do. If this game could be a little extra silly towards me, fine. I could be just as silly back. I will make a merger everywhere that I need to. Just to make tight corners. Like, they're making me do this. I didn't want to do this, but they forced my hand. There we go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So basically, I can't make like some like not even that hard of a turn. It's like a slight curve, and it's like, oh, it's an invalid shape. Wah. So I'm like, fine. I'm just gonna make it so. I have a merger like everywhere. Just the problem is, this is gonna stick out by a little. Merger there. I figured we were gonna have to. Let's stick them together. Okay, we can run 2 here. I would like to do like an upper catwalk, but unless I can squeeze through. Can I squeeze my fat ass through this? We might not even need another merger. We might just need a merger there just to get it out the door. But there you go. Plus, it looks semi-clean. Ish. Don't know if...
You're gonna be happy to know that I'm quite far down the caterium research tree once I'm done smelting all these ingots.
Yeah, at what point are we going to get like soul or like other forms of power generation? Isn't there some in the man?
Really?
Coal
I believe we already have.
Well, I thought there was like some other like power generation. You're not getting power because base splitters, right? You can honestly fix that though by just upgrading the belts.
Research completed.
Honestly, that's what it is.
Fire
It's just
recipe
belts ain't moving
unlocked.
fast enough.
New Caterium research available.
There was a way to lock these out, I guess not.
I need to
I'm not
go
even
get
gonna
more
respond to that,
ore.
Castus. You're not gonna get the benefit of my response.
I'll be back. I gotta go get more ore.
More ore.
Yeah,
Or more?
Caterium ore.
Uh,
I just gotta figure out where the belt is that I had
let's.
been trying to build. Do we have more metal sheets being produced that I can
Yes. I could actually safely say we are slightly more mass producing sheets right now.
swipe? Awesome. I need some. Real bad.
Yep.
We need rotors.
Yeah, I think rotors are being produced, just not at a faster level.
One at a time, and if I don't watch, they're being consumed to make something else.
Oh, yeah. You can just put a pause in the other machine if you need to.
Ooh.
I think if you go into the machine menu, there's like a red toggle, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now to find that conveyor belt. And continue it all the way to base.
That works.
Which I
better.
then need to go and build power all the way out to that miner I placed down.
Cooking some blaze. Kinda, maybe. Cooking splitters. Right, we're at 43 times. Basic. I forgot to upgrade belts on it. I think I did.
Getting power generation online should be a lot easier.
Yeah, it's just we gotta make the copper sheeting. That's the only thing that's kind of a pain in the butt. We'll see those two idle these on.
Do you want me to go off and search for a location?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. We do have a river next to us. So that isn't too bad, but. So I'm gonna start mass producing. I'm working on mass producing pipes now. We're gonna need
I'm hoping I find the conveyor belt
four
sooner than
constructors,
you
which we
walking
actually
straight
happen
into
to be able to
war.
make.
Well, I found the enemies that were chasing me.
Oh, let's see, that's slightly off. Why are you not
Conveyor
clipping together?
belt, where are you? Wow, there's a lot of enemies here.
Weird. Maybe that wall breaks the clipping.
I found a slug!
Oh, that's too far away.
Stay away. I found a blue power slug if you need him.
I don't know. We got the research for it. It's surface.
I figured he wasn't useful yet.
Because these constructors are just slightly bigger than the platform we're on. That's why we're doing this design, so I can actually slightly expand the foundation that we need to. It's kind of silly that the place is just slightly too big for it, I guess. But It's not really that uneven. Whatever game. Iron rods.
Oh goodness.
There's just iron ingot. We're just gonna. I don't know how to use the blueprint mechanic in this game yet. They had it for a couple updates now, and I just never got the work.
Blueprint for what?
So, like, you could save a blueprint. It's kind of like Factorio. You can save a blueprint that will, like, kind of, like, copy everything over. And then you could just, like, place machines where you need to go. So, like, you don't have to keep making stuff from scratch. Is this even being made even better? 57%. That's still a lot of downtime, though. Even though we got, it's just because we got 3 machines being fed.
I was slain.
Always just cut this one off.
There were 5 enemies chasing me.
Only 5?
Only 5.
Hopefully there was only 5.
Unless-
There might have been more.
I don't know. Now let's see how this thing performs if we take 1 bell out of it. If the machines can even keep up with it. You're putting 60. Actually, technically, you'll be able to keep up, right? Because you only need 30. Actually, yeah, 2 machines won't be able to keep up, sadly. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, no. Like, well, that's fine. Let's just do another splitter over here. More splitters. Until I get chuck stops in it. Let's go ahead and where's this at? Then whatever. We'll get it to work in a second here. Still not responding to you, Cassis. Don't fucking speak communism here.
Castus being a troublemaker.
He's being a fucking commie, that's what he's being. I don't care if YouTube's gonna slap my PP for calling him. Okay, you know what? Do another, let's just do a murder.
Okay, I think that's easy enough.
Actually, we
to
gotta do
find.
another splitter, don't we, technically? Still gotta reach those 2 machines. Oh, actually, wait, why don't we just do this? Splitter.
So there is a very long conveyor belt next. The moon elevator thing.
What elevator thing?
That giant thing you built.
Yep.
There is a very long path conveyor thing.
Hmm.
And it leads to the Katarine.
Okay.
I'm letting you know, so you don't have to walk all the way. He's there randomly. You can just follow the conveyor.
Connect to your.
Milestone reached. Tractors
I want a
permit
car.
pioneers to move around the world
Nice.
in a manner similar to using legs,
You want a
except
car?
with wheels and the rampant
Yeah.
consumption of natural resources. They can
Awesome.
also be automated to
Right.
self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations,
I
which
get
in
this
turn
right.
facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
No. But
Concrete. Well, if that's the case, I might just start doing truck stops now because that's 1,000 times easier than doing this stupid belt system.
You're
Well,
welcome.
that's what I mean. Is like you can't really like do a build until like mid game at least because you're every time you do research, you pretty much have to renovate everything. I don't even know what it takes to even make a truck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too
Maybe.
bad. So every truck stop you gotta pretty much make two. You gotta make it incoming and outgoing, pretty much. So we're gonna need 40 rotors for that then. And then we'll do let's see. Thank you. I know doing a truck stop this
hold
close
on,
might
I'm
be
gonna
silly.
help with the power distribution. Let me bring the Caterium over.
Yeah.
Can I have
So
a smelter for that, by the way, instead of having to hand smelt it all?
what? Yeah, you can have a smell. Yeah, do whatever you need to do out there.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've been hand smelting it.
Yeah, so I know everything's kind of close, but if we do a truck stop, we could just feed conveyors into 1 or 2 truck stations. They're just having like
we need another
60,000.
rotor maker.
What does it take to make rotors? Is it pipes and screws?
Screws and rods.
Screws and rods. Screw your rod, how about that?
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my, I don't care. Literally, I uploaded a video last night and it got a whopping 10 fucking impressions for the thumbnail. For 24 hours, it got 10 impressions, so you can't tell me anything. Like, I can't even use that information. Okay, so let's see. So where are rotors being made? That's modular frame. Rotors are being made downstairs. Which, that's, looks like only 4. It's actually not even getting enough screws to begin with. That's kind of rough. Ooh, what's being cut off
I
here?
hope I don't get in the way with the smelter.
Oh, shit. Wait, something. I cut something off here.
Oh,
Crap.
Something's getting cut off. We're not making advanced plating anymore.
Oh, I know. That's the machine that turned off.
Oh, for rotors?
Yeah. Because it takes rotors to make the advanced plates. No, it's the smart plating that
Yeah.
we found.
I'm trying to think.
I'm resuming it.
Because that's taking 60 screws per minute, while this is producing 4080. So we can actually take some more screws out of this if we wanted to. The problem is, it's just the rotors aren't getting enough screws, so trying to think what's the
oh,
best
something.
solution. Well, we got rid of the merger right here, anyways.
Have people been remembering to refill the wood and
No,
Occasionally. Just
I didn't know I was supposed to.
It's one of the things we need refilled so we have power.
actually, let's do the merger here.
Well, we need coal. That's all we need.
Of course, it's slightly off now. I don't know how, but it's slightly off now. We put it the same exact way you had it before. Fucking machine. Go right there. Go right there. Then we'll do a splitter. I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll try it though.
What is a Mercer sphere?
It's like a collectible thing. That's
It does stuff.
that's really the only. It's a thing you could research now, but it's more of like a collectible.
I'm pretty sure it unlocks some stuff, but unfortunately we haven't gotten far enough down that tree to unlock stuff.
Yeah.
Essentially, there's two other, like, weird doohickeys we gotta find.
Yeah.
Do I know where they are? Nope.
Why did you let me clip there? Fucking clipping in this game kind of still sucks. It's
What do you
Ooh.
mean? It's wonderfully janky.
that should work. Thank God it does.
Where am I?
I killed the thing.
There we go. Okay,
no.
so rotors should now be producing slightly faster. Hopefully, we can keep the machine running more than 36% of the time. 40, well, like 40% of the time, but still. Yeah, I also need rotors, but I'm willing to build that. The modular frames, I don't. They're really. I think I got one machine making modular frames actually. Because how expensive is even a truck? Actually, fairly cheap. We'll put that in the rest. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hold
Did I
on.
cause a problem?
No, I think what happened was the stupid little biomass burners on the side here ran out.
Yeah, they did.
I can refill that really quickly. I just hate that you can't feed these things directly.
But the coal generator you can.
Right.
What do we need? What do we need to change?
We just need a location for coal. We need water and a lot of
Coal.
copper piping.
Okay, water we get nearby plenty.
Yeah, the
we
water
just
won't be a
find a
problem.
coal
That's why I
mine.
like this spawn. The easy spawn you get, the water is like super hard to get. Okay, so we got that running. Yeah, make a bunch of rotors, I guess. I don't think the truck station's actually. Oh, but see, the problem is we're gonna need coal. See, that's the problem with using a truck station. Now I gotta run coal everywhere. Which I guess running coal lines isn't too bad. Yeah, I guess when we get coal up running. Yeah, I guess when we get coal up and running. That, but I forgot about that. Tractors take coal or any fuel type, but they don't use a lot of coal, so that's kind of perfectly fine. Guess we'll just continue this here. This is fugly looking.
New Caterium research
Okay, we've
options
got the
available.
AI limiter to
Congratulations on
research.
finding
We've
this metal.
got power
Many
pole
Fix-It
Mark
initiatives
II.
will benefit from Caterium's
And
applicability
we've got the
in
high-speed
advanced
connector.
engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient.
High-speed
and so
connector needs
unlikely to
plastic,
feel
so we
pain
can't
as
do
we
that one yet.
exploit it.
Yeah, that's like not till late game, sadly. Oh, we're just gonna hear this. So the second
We
machine.
can get zip lines.
They're okay.
I died.
Probably died again. Wait,
Do I drop my shit?
no. Don't worry, we already tested this in the name of science.
You don't lose your stuff.
Cool. Because I saw a box in the ground.
Well, she didn't drop stuff when she died.
You might
Oh,
want
I
to check
did.
your settings then.
It might be its personal settings. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I hate tractors. Well, see, they're very useful. It's just the problem of piping coal to them. It's kind of a pain, especially if I want to do a tractor-based system right now. Because, you already don't need to pipe in both places. You can really only pipe in one, and a tractor will be fine. Especially if it's not going a long distance.
It is a
because-
personal configuration. That's stupid.
Is it? Yeah, that is kind of off. Like, they're useful if... Like, I don't even know if it's going to be useful even for short distance, because we're going to run into the same issue of we're not going to be able to pipe it out fast enough. I don't think. I mean, I think it'll be less splitters, though. Because instead of doing, like, splitters on splitters to get everything together, we're only going to have to do, 1, 2... hold on. 1 splitter there. 1 splitter there. Only 3 splitters. Which we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
cool.
6.
I found some
I think
coal.
there's like a 7 over there somewhere, so be a little better, but not that great. It's just and another thing is it unloads faster than a splitter does. That is an upside. Did I do this right? Wait a second here. I don't think I did this. I'm trying to mirror this. Oh, I didn't do this right. Okay. Yeah. Thought I did. So we need a merger what goes up this way. Why it's like this over the edge. Yeah, sure, whatever. That's right. But see, it's not a big deal that these aren't being 100% efficient, because this is all being overfilled into the overfill. So, in theory, anyways, I would like the machines to be running at 100% capacity, but they don't need to be at the moment. It's just pretty much what's killing our production is just all the splitters. I mean, the belt speeds will help a little bit more. Like I said, this is kind of just like the overflow factory. Pretty much if we need a lot of something right now, we'll have it. Okay, so we're doing another... Is that splitter or is that... What is that? I think that's...
Power pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power pole Mark I.
Okay, we're doing that. Can you just... Man. What this game wants me to do. There you go. And then it's being lined up over here with the merger. That's gonna go this way, right? They go. Which way does merger go? No, merger's going up. Sorry. University next to me is having a party. Maybe you should go find Mrs. You should give her my number. Merger. Give her my number. Tell her I send my regards. But depending what, I guess how old they are, that could be slightly too young. Oh, see, yeah, we're trying to mirror it this way. We should have mirrored it. I see what I. Because technically we could actually. Yeah, what the? Don't have to. Don't have to mirror this actually. Being dumb. We can actually just. Could have done literally the same thing. Right? Yeah. I don't have to mirror this. You can literally just copy it. Oh. This is where a blueprint would come in really handy. Okay. Let's do this again. So.
Like a gun in the game?
Oh, the
Research
rebar
to
gun?
develop the rebar gun
It's
is now available.
better than nothing.
When completed,
Fuck, I need that.
possession of a tool effective
So
against
the
any
rebar
local
gun is now
obstacles
available for
actively
research.
objecting to
It's pretty much like a
fixation.
bolt
You
action
make me
rifle.
one, please.
I'm lacking some of the supplies, man. It needs 50 of the reinforced iron plates, it needs 500 screws, and it needs 25 rotors.
Ooh.
If I add something to the to-do list, will it show up on you guys' screen?
No, that's
I don't
personal.
know.
Okay.
Now we're gonna need another. Here.
Where do I make that thing? I want that thing. Roger?
What?
I need to get stuff.
Kadra.
Yeah.
Rah, 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 rah.
Where do I build the thing?
At the MAM, which is right next to the second crafting bench.
The ma'am.
Or splitter.
Are you sure? It only says configure, ma'am.
I don't know if you're looking at the right thing.
Me neither. That's why I was asking for help.
I will help you as soon as I return. Which will be a couple seconds. 'Cause I need to get enough mycelium to this one. I have nothing in it. But once I do, it should be good. Yep. Got enough. Heading back.
Let's just not be even. Whatever. Okay. Now we're mass producing pipes.
Okay.
We're mass producing plates.
Where am I?
And then gonna make an overflow storage here, and this is gonna get piped out to right in our building.
That's my alarm telling me to feed myself.
Actually gonna get rid of some of these too. Boop boop. Stop. So I can actually clear some inventory space. Unless I did this wrong. See, that's already full.
Okay, Javali, come to me.
I kind of wish I
Right,
could
cool,
limit
man.
how big my storage is, because I will only take out like probably half of this, but whatever. Put this right. It looks right.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia
Hey, we
research
can make clothes
available.
now. We don't have to be naked.
Oh, we can make. Oh, we can make gas masks.
Yes, gas masks would be very useful.
just need coal and steel. Steel pipes for that.
Yep.
We can also get parachute to cancel fall damage.
That's good there.
And you can also get another hand equipment slot.
That's flowing at almost a constant rate. Go ahead and upgrade this too. I could upgrade all the belts at once, but yeah, we got 2 that are backed up already. It doesn't really make sense to, does it? Not really, anyways. Oh, it's still. It's just flowing at a constant rate. Almost.
We have zip
Wait,
lines now.
that was just a lag spike, I think.
Zipline unlocked.
Zipline,
When
that sounds
equipped,
cool.
The zipline facilitates travel along power
You can
lines.
zipline on the
regardless of
power
whether
lines.
The line is powered. Note, based on previous
That's
Pioneer
cool.
events, Fixit
Do I need to
recommends
make
not
it,
using
or-
ziplines during
I think it's
thunderstorms
like
Ah,
an
yes,
equipment
because
use,
yeah,
or
this
while
belt just
drinking
isn't
coffee.
fast enough. That's what the problem.
Shivali,
Yes.
our
'Cause
heater.
Yeah, this
Didn't
belt
you
just.
want to know where the
Huh?
mam was?
Yeah, no, I figure out.
Is here. I'm standing on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring out. I already figured out means. I already know.
You already figured it out?
He knows everything.
I wish.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna make a separate. What's the next thing we should make at this place?
More rotors.
Yeah, I think I gotta figure out. So we're already making plates. What about screws? Because screws is needed for rotors. We really don't need iron plates for anything except later on. So let's make a room for screws. So just gonna kind of. I don't think it matters where to place it. I'm gonna do it right here. Five. Doing was this 4x4 we're still doing? Yeah, because for some odd reason it's funky on that one. We might be able to go like 2 more out. I don't know. Actually kind of vibing with this design. At least it's gonna be sim. At least I can look at it and be like, okay, I know what each room does. And the rooms are big enough where I can still partially navigate it. Even though I could probably do a little better job at
Your ingenuity
constricting
towards
everything, but
preservation
hey,
of fixed
whatever.
property has been noted. You earned a micro break.
A micro
And
break.
welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
Are we the bad guys, Javali?
No.
It wasn't very resounding though. Fine.
Well, of course not, honey.
Oh wait, we might actually have to keep these open because there is a slight overhang. Ever so slightly, just enough to annoy me. There's a slight overhang. Get rid of this basic wall though. Alright. It's this one that we can keep.
Did you remove the Keterium smelter? Or am I just not finding it?
I didn't build a Keterium smelter.
I think it's just me having trouble finding it.
It's
all.
fine, it's fine. Gotta build 4 of those, which actually we can. Alright, cool. Okay, so actually we want these to stick out a little bit further. So maybe we'll put it here. think we gotta go the other way, right? Because there's no overhang on that one, yeah. We want these to stick out a little bit more because we're probably going to do like a splitter system when we pipe it out. I think. Yeah, that's right. That's what we want to do. Just don't like how these, like, they could have just made the models like slightly smaller. Like ever so slightly, and it would just fit perfectly on one platform. But it's just enough where it doesn't. Actually, is that off? Doesn't look off. It might be off. Okay, whatever. We're gonna do another overflow storage. Find it here. There we go. A little
Ollie, I'm gonna
off.
make
How?
kind of ammo for the rebar. Done.
Excuse me? What?
What? And then we can pipe it out wherever we want.
What did you say?
I'm making another kind of ammo for you. Researching it.
'Cause
Ooh,
I have
then
a
I'm still
feeling this is gonna go up on
making
the
this
second
one.
floor. I want the assemblers, I think, be second floor. That's gonna require more room. The assemblers are like almost double the
If
size.
you exit and re-enter the crafting
Stun
bench, you
rebar
should see
ammo
it now.
unlocked. This applies a moderate electric
Oh, but
charge
it's
to the
stun.
target,
I don't want stun. I
capable
want
of
Q
stunning
shit.
small creatures and moderately delaying larger
I mean,
ones.
Stun means they
This
can't
is
attack
quite
you.
atomically exciting.
But
That
how
was
do
a
I
physics
change
joke.
between them?
I think if you
Whenever-
hold
You
R
can
or
only
something.
have one bullet loaded at a time. So it's actually a pretty easy swap.
Yeah, but I need quick wire, and I don't know how to make quick wire.
I just drop it. I just dropped the ingredient for that. For you.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's.
If
nice.
you look at the floor.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. That's very helpful.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go make the process of making movements automated.
Do it.
Do
It's
it.
raining.
You
We
need
want
help
to.
with that?
I'm a bit worried that my power might go out, which means I would suddenly just.
Did you not pay the bill again?
No! There's a storm.
Oh. Oh, is it your neighbor that's stealing power from you after he's stealing your Wi-Fi? I remember that
No.
story. Remember that, Javali?
Yeah.
Shit off. Hope that won't work. Well, build 5 kilometers of belts. I'm upset that I got that now. It's,
I need to head back.
we need. We
Well,
were
there,
off
but I
by
have to
1.
go
It's fine.
Find it again.
Weird, because I thought I hit everything. But this won't kill the line too badly because it's only being split off one at each splitter. What was that I do there?
But keep in mind, I'm adding another miner power.
It's fine. Honestly, I'm mildly surprised that I haven't blown anything yet. Like, by all means, I
Well, I
should have.
assume the miner's probably going to blow some.
Oh, we'll see about that. I'm adding 4 more assemblers.
Then you're probably gonna blow it before I can add it.
And I'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's see. We need to run a electric pole. Run one out, like, right over here.
Huh?
Actually, wait. Yeah, Mark IIs now. Oh, that's silver wire. Gold wire. Whatever. Look at that. See, I purposely intended it to be right there. Nothing popped yet. Well, I also think it's partially because the machines aren't running 24/7 quite yet. Maybe. Actually, they might be now, but also, yeah, we're probably not because we'll be piping enough. Once again, I think we're going to be constricted to the fact that we're only moving so fast of inventory, but thinking, right? Oh, no, actually, we'll be fine. Okay. So we're going to do our storage option. I'm gonna kind of try to copy it. I think I have to do a little bit wider of a build. Let's see here. How did we do it over there? Okay, so these three got combined together. Which, stick that a little closer. Okay. Now let me add some more so I can actually figure out where my lines kind of are. Did we? How far out did we go with these? We went 2? We did 2, okay. Oh. Nope. Nope, why do you not delete? We did 2 of those. Storage container. Build first. Hold on. That's curved too much? Nope, that worked. Storage unit. Do that there. There we go. So now we have screws being automated. Mass produced, I should say, not automated, mass produced. However, I think we're going to have to upgrade this immediately because whatever. I mean, if the machine backs up, you know, it's just still more storage, isn't it? Each machine can hold, I think, 500 screws by themselves, 250, something like that. But honestly, it's not a total bad idea if the machines get backed up. It just means less work for it. Yep.
You okay, Carl?
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Is there anything else we can build at this level?
There was a lightning strike a moment ago, and she looked very, very worried.
So we're done making that. So I think we're gonna have to work on the 3rd level already. Just nice. That requires the assembler, which we need some rotors so I can test out to see what we need to make. Yeah, so this is pretty much the first floor of the iron factory, we want to call it? Iron manufacturing? I don't know what we're gonna call it, but. And then what we're probably gonna have to do is, I believe this is just a merger or a splitter. Make this a splitter, we'll make this go up, make this one go up. The second floor is pretty much gonna be importing more stuff than exporting. And then we have another storage just to gonna import this. So it's gonna be kind of a nice little grid. I would like to add some catwalks in the future, but we'll see. And I guess we'll make this like I don't know, like a lobby or something? Maybe the stairway up? I think. Everything's actually running pretty good now. It eventually caught up. I don't know how it did, but it eventually did. Except for this side. Which, I want to fix that right now. I mean, it is flowing at a constant rate already. I think it's just because it's the end of the, like, the... Yeah, there's kind of gaps in there, right? I'm tired of gaps here. Oh,
Oh no. Power down.
yeah, it's probably...
Oh,
Hello.
Who this? Booner?
Yeah, it's Boonier. Oops.
Damn.
Oopsies. It's just everything broke on me. There we go. Does Boonier even have this game?
Yeah.
Satisfactory?
Yeah, it's
No.
very satisfactory.
You're gonna get my shit back right now.
I gotta go gather some more materials. More, Did we make a coal power plant yet?
No.
Oh.
No?
Where's the nearest coal? I should probably focus on that now. What button is the scanny scan B?
We can scan for coal.
Oh, that's so... I haven't even gotten a ping yet. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There we
I'm pretty
go.
sure they're pretty-
Almost a kilometer out. That's gonna be... I guess that's not too bad. Hopefully there's water by it. I don't even know what I'm gonna need for coal. For, production. Okay, let's just get
Well,
a
there's
miner.
plenty of water nearby, you know, if that helps.
We'll get a water extractor. Power, we need coal power. Obviously, we need a telephone pole with a bunch of power lines. We're gonna need at least one pipeline pump. We're gonna need a bunch of rolled choppers. But I gotta take a hit really quick, so don't get me fucking banned, Boonier. I'll be right back. We'll go find a place to be AFK. Oh, I'm being fucking serious. I'm just gonna mute his ass now. I don't trust him.
Why you can't hear Booner?
I can. I can't hear him though. He's not talking. Maybe he got upset.
Or his Discord is being stupid, you know, again.
I
What?
can't hear
Never.
If he's talking.
Just probably easy to make.
Strange. Because other times I've been able to hear him.
He said something. He might have just immediately like gone AFK or whatever. Who knows what he does, what he do.
Yeah. This is a wild one.
He is. So, pipes. Actually, we're mass producing pipes now, so that actually will be a
By
pain
the
in the
way,
butt to
this
get.
map has a surprisingly large amount of water.
Yeah, this is just one of my favorite stars because the land is fairly flat. The resources aren't too bad, and the water's really close, which is what I had an issue with on the easy start. Was like water wasn't remotely close to anything. Like you had a bunch of coal by you on the easy start, but like you didn't have any water at all.
There was water. You just gotta look at the map to find it and do exploring. You
Yeah.
said you don't like exploring, so probably a problem. The devs expected people to go exploring and you didn't.
Yeah, well, the problem is, like, that, I like the exploration part, but you're just so focused on building up as it is, though. Like, that's kind of the problem already.
All I know is in the single player, the AI keeps dissing me. And I don't understand why. They're like, I see where your
Oh, I found
desires
that
truly
thing.
lie.
Right.
And I didn't understand why they were offended.
Yep.
Considering I was waiting for things to automatically get crafted because it was faster for the automatic thing to craft them.
Right.
That and I didn't have the patience
Right.
to craft the thing manually. I have not encountered a single pale thing. And that is a bit upsetting. No, that's a research thing. Yes, I know, game. I took fall down.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Toilet's calling my name. Don't get me banned, Boonier.
No, I'm gonna die.
I fucking mean it.
All damage. Oof. I thought I was gonna die. A close call though.
Ah!
Don't die.
My curse of
Well
being
done.
bad at parkour has harmed me once again.
I feel your pain. I suck at that too.
There's this thing over here that I'm trying to parkour to. I have the Sommer sloop.
I found a really awesome place to build a base.
Huh?
But that's not how this game goes.
To be honest, I wouldn't give copper more purpose. I found a Sommer sloop. One of the things we need to research. It was
Nice.
up really high. I was hoping it was a pale fruit. I guess I'll take this too.
Do it. Uh-oh.
Hmm?
I think we ran out of batteries.
We ran out of what?
Batteries. Are we producing shit?
Oh, power is. Oh, construction has stopped.
Yeah. Yes.
We one of the things for power ran out. If I can remember where the power. This power supply. Copper. I did need some copper.
Limestone. I don't need that.
Okay, so power production is still occurring. Technically. Okay, so this one and this one ran out. We must not.
How about this one?
Yeah, I thought produce. I find it sad that you can't drop items there. What are you doing?
Okay.
Doing a racing game.
Owner?
He's playing a racing.
I didn't think I was gonna
I
survive.
didn't hear you, bro.
Ah.
I have push to talk.
Okay. Oh, I'm back. I'm alive.
Back
Wait.
I had to fight for my life, but I'm back.
Oh my.
It was a fierce battle. Ah,
Back.
I'm sure.
Oh, I found this thing.
You found pale berries?
Yeah.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system
Mud,
and
we
has
have
been
AI
added to the
limiters
object
now.
scanner.
I can
hey.
research
Research
the
is
smart
available.
splitter.
Yeah, so what are we gonna
Research completed.
That takes a
AI
lot
emitter
of
recipe
reinforced iron
unlocked.
plates.
New Caterium research available.
We have 50 spare? I don't think we do.
Oh wait, where's the
Also,
where's the
we're
splitter
having power
upgrade?
troubles. Huh?
Just that we researched it. Where do we build it?
We haven't researched it yet.
Oh, it's just saying we unlocked research.
Yes, I unlocked the research to research the
Ah.
smart splitter.
I see. I see. I see.
I am missing some of the craftings to make it, like 50
Oh, why are we not making
reinforced
power?
plates.
Going on?
Huh?
Did our power
I
die?
don't know. Yeah, the power died.
Yes.
And that's why.
Oh. Whatever, that's weird. Okay, so we just need another, I think we just need some
We
more.
need more power production.
Yeah.
We should probably work on getting the
I need
full
copper
power plant
sheets.
up and running.
Need lots of rotors, lots of copper sheets.
Do you want to do the smart splitter? 'Cause I can leave some of the ingredients needed to craft it.
Not at the moment. I think we should, I think we should focus on getting the,
In the research box, I am leaving a bunch of stuff.
let's... 22 copper sheets. It's not too expensive, actually. It's pretty easy to get.
I am gonna run off. Wait, what? Building.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards.
Very good research.
Empty. Wonderful. Producing.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working on coal production. Yes.
Yeah.
Not gonna be a lot of coal production because I'm only just gonna get a small start on it, but that'd be enough to at least push us past the point of pop-in breakers. We'll see though, but as I happen to have a lot of materials kind of saved up.
So, we don't have very many reinforced plates, do we?
No, we're kind of using them as they're being made, which is the problem. But I did get some more
We're gonna
screws
need
automated.
another source of production of them.
Right, that's what I've been working on. Shit, are they up there? Are you kidding me? Do I have to go up this? I think I do. Yeah, like that's the kind of problem. It's like, this game has exploration and you get lots of benefits for doing it, but like you're just so busy at base though sometimes. Like you really do need a second person to just do exploration.
Yeah.
Because hell, I think you need one person to power management, one person to manufacture things, one person to do the logistics, and one person to explore. Like, I don't know how many people you
I'm
can.
exploring right now.
There's some cool. I don't know like how many people you can have on a server, but I mean, they did well to make the game designed to, more people the way better it is. Because it's not like you'll have like two people just twiddling their thumbs. There's always something to do. I just hopefully this whole production isn't like super guarded. Sometimes it is, much to my annoyance. Or copper impure. Okay, there is some coal. Actually, there's some coal right next to water, which is really nice. Hopefully, I don't take fall damage and die. Oh. Fine. That's actually, yes. So there's, looks like 2 coal deposits. Actually, there's a bunch of coal deposits like right here, but with a super shooter, not gonna try to mess with right now. Want to get some coal power going. Production power. Nope, we need the miner going. And the full power going, which what else it do? Go.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point
Shut
because
the
they
fuck
understood
up.
their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting
Oh,
pioneer
rude.
attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal. That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what
Oh
happens.
my god, I'm gonna need a lot more copper sheets. Damn it. Let's see here. Thankfully, I can make a crafting bench here. Bunch more copper sheets. Let's see if it's strong enough to. Motherfucker, get out of here. It was minding my own business.
Fix-it pipelines can contain
Oh,
any
fuck
fluid,
was that?
including the water necessary for
What?
coal-powered generators. Note, water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift to truly defy gravity, consider the use of
cave
pipeline
here
pumps.
somewhere.
On second thought, I do not want to handle the power, and I need to go make myself put the ingredients I've crafted.
Power. Might have water because we don't have water bottles. Ugh. That's fine. Gonna have to run all the way back home. Missing an iron rod? Are you fucking kidding me, King? I have enough to make an iron rod. Love it when I'm like always missing the one resource that I need sometimes. Make a bunch of iron rods because we're gonna need a lot. Go. Go all the way home. More iron here. Almost there. It just got try to jump start it a little bit. Oops. See, we can't just at least get enough juice to jump start it. Nope, not even fucking close. I'm fine. more biomass generators, I guess. Why not? Do. Splitter. And once coal like gets powered.
Oh, I found a pretty thing. And the glowing stone just talked to me.
Production capacity. I think coal is starting to be perfect now. Looks like, anyways. Yeah.
I'm just trying to stop it.
Try to get more fuel being produced here. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for the fauna to grow good, because I pretty much picked like half this forest area like clean. I think it grows back if like no players visit it for a while. I don't remember. It's supposed to have great growth, but the game always had issues doing that. So like it partially works, partially doesn't work. Whatever. I can't blur it.
Where does this go?
Can't tell. We'll try to fix that really quick here. Now it doesn't look blurry. Whatever. I think it's just the game. Game being evil. There we go. My Baba Club was like fighting me today too. Yeah. Well, let's see. What goes there? Plants go there.
This is absolutely bonkers.
Hmm. Go ahead. Already go a little faster. Yeah. Be idling nearly as long now. Let's see. Takes forever to make. 4%, 25. It's better than 13%. Probably doing like 2 times better. That'll definitely help with our production, or power production, a little bit more, anyways. I'd like to make sure that everything else can kind of power to it. Yeah, it looks like it. I think this side's getting delayed, really, is it? Oh, it's running pretty constant. Still lagging a little bit behind, but whatever. How much longer it will. Especially when the rest of the machines kind of get caught up. Like that won't take too long to catch up, I don't think.
I'm back.
Hi.
No,
What did I miss?
many deaths everywhere.
Do we have coal power going?
Yeah, we got one machine going.
Good enough for me. It would be nice if they could make biopower more sustainable.
Honestly, it's fine. I just wish there was more energy sources because the problem is, it's like, if you take too long to get to biomass or to get coal, or you're using a lot of power before you get to coal, you pretty much have to like dedicate a player to just keeping up with it. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, it's not meant to be there for very long, but like, I think it's there too long. Like, it really should only be there to get you out of like tier 1 and tier 2. And we're on like 3 or 4 right now.
To be honest, I think biopower should be able to sustain you in the game. It's just you need a renewable source.
Well,
to
if
make
if they
biomass
made it
stuff
so
grow.
like you had a hub that you could like passively grow stuff in, that like maybe it takes water, pump water into like a bubble hub, and
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you have to place a plant in there or whatever, and there, like it's not ingenuity. There's probably a mod already there, but yeah, I just wish. Okay, well, we're gonna work on the
It would be
second
nice
floor of
if they
this,
put it in the base game and not a mod.
right?
It would be smart.
Ah, that's where you're wrong.
I mean, I don't mind if the stuff to make it is late game. I just want it to be an option.
Right. Well, I've been kind of hammering for like years of I want solar power. I want another power output or power besides coal, nuclear, and biomass. Like even if it was solar or wind, it just didn't produce a lot, but there was still some production. I would like that.
Solar and power aren't actually producing light.
What was that?
They don't necessarily produce less.
Well, this game has a day-night cycle, so solar will only be able to produce for like 66% or whatever. I think the night's not very long in this game, but still. So we're
Yeah.
doing another storage thing. So 2x3 over there. Yep.
A good effort, I suppose.
Go. Fine.
Uh-oh.
What?
I died. I thought the water was gonna... Holy...
Depending how deep it is, I think.
Oh, that's so.
Again. Even though I lined it up, it's still gonna be dumb.
There's something called experimental power generation. I'd like to unlock it
Yeah,
and see what it is.
I'm gonna do it
It's
right
under
now.
sulfur.
Oh,
I
what
don't
that
know
could
it.
be.
Let's do this.
Oh boy.
Well, can you help me build the fucking rotors? It's 100 of them. Stupid ass rotors.
Okay, there we go.
Sulfur is so far away.
Can you help me make the fucking rotors? I got the sulfur.
How do I help you with the rotors? What do you need me to
Just make the rotors.
Make rotors.
Oh, you want me to hand make them?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess.
Yeah, make 50, I'll make 50.
Balls we got. Or how high I should build things.
What are we making the rotors?
Excuse me?
What are we making the rotors?
Where?
I meant, what are we making them for?
The experimental shit?
Okay.
The clip's a little bit too, doesn't it? One just beeped. Something just beeped. Oh, whatever.
Wow, rotors are brew hungry.
Yeah.
Do we have a place where we have, like, stacks?
No, not really. They're being used as they're being made. I'm working on that right now, but it'll be a hot minute.
Yeah, no, finish what you're doing. Do the energy project.
That's ooh, ooh, that was a weird spike. Something's happening over there. I don't even know what it is, but something. Really, what the hell did I just? Really? Where did they even go? Oh. Yeah, something's happening like that direction. It's just killing my frame rate right now.
Have you made any amount of rotors so far?
I've made 10.
10? Yeah. Nice.
I'm working on it. It's a slow process, but I'm working on it.
Oh, I need. But yeah, give me those 10 and that's enough. Hand
Thinking
me.
you have enough already?
Almost. Those should be enough. Where are you? There you are.
I'm
Esther?
gonna toss the rotors I have into the...
Thank you.
Also, we have a bunch of things that can be converted in. so that they stack. Which is what I'm gonna done the
Close enough.
Research completed. Experimental power generation research options are now available. These may enhance performance of other fuel sources.
Hey, yeah, we need some new shit I've never seen before.
You okay there?
My leg was hurt.
the crazy requirements.
In this sampler.
Oh, compacted coal.
What about it?
Compact coal. A more efficient alternative to coal, uses fuel for vehicles and powered generators.
Hmm. I don't real. That must be like a newer thing. I don't remember seeing about that before.
There's turbo fuel as well.
Hmm.
Both of which require something that I think. We have one of those Mura.
Let's. I'll go 3 assemblers in a row. I can.
Did you get the rotors I made, Javoli?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I made the thing.
Yeah, both storages are gonna be right here. Actually, I did go this way out.
you gonna build the warehouses on?
I
That
need to
way.
go to bed, but I don't want to.
So, do you want me to start? What's the first thing you want me to start mass producing here? Reinforced plate, iron plates, rotors, or modular frames.
I would vote for rotors. I see them being asked everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, they're being
They're all
reinforced
high
iron
demand.
plates after that, though.
Oh, yeah, okay. Two. Big Jawawi. Got that going. I need to make 2 more machines. Alright, guys, unless you guys want to call it a stream, and then we can leave off when we get back on. If Ollie's sleepy. I'm tired, so I guess that would just wrap what we're doing, I suppose, and we'll play again later.
Sure.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
Those are some pretty big words.
Right?
Holy cow. I hate all that already. Save the game. Oh, we're almost 6 hours into this map. Not too bad, I suppose. We still gotta do rest of tier 3, which we're almost done, to be fair. Tier 4. Let's get blue. And then phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. So check the saves. Save looks good. Exit the main menu. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for notification when we go live, upload video, or doing our shenanigans on YouTube. And of course, hit the notification bell to actually get notified of said shenanigans on YouTube. Let's see here. We're gonna be doing a Twitch stream tomorrow. Probably gonna be Skyrim, more than likely. The Skyrim Steve build. I might try to do a quick Warhammer 3 video tomorrow on YouTube or short. And we'll do another stream of this on, what was it, Wednesday. But yeah. I think we're making good progress. You know, we kind of spent a lot of the stream just kind of building up to start actually properly mass produce things rather than everything running linear. Hopefully by next stream we'll have more of the bigger parts.
Got the Caltherium ore.
Right. Hopefully by the next stream. Like, I have all the small parts being mass produced. Now it's just on. I need to get the.
I'm sorry for startling you.
Like
Kurt,
2
but you
more
do not need to
things
jump
built,
10
and then I
feet
can
in the
get
air.
rotors mass produced. So it won't take too long. But oh well. And boop. Bye. Junior's a bitch.